The connections between Ripple and Epic Chain are becoming more well known. Since there has been a lot of activity around RLUSD and XRP in the Epic community, I wanted to provide you with a comprehensive report on all of these new details. Why this is 20% more than our previous film on the subject, which was released just a month ago, and how Epic is developing their ground game in the real-world asset area. It is in writing. According to their website, they have the fastest growing real estate community and are supported by Ripple Chain Link, a real estate first capital partner. In a little while, we shall discuss the other participants. They provide a great deal of news and information. However, you can obtain a list of all the actual stock markets in one location. Sincerely speaking, it appears that you seem to be discussing the tokenization of a wide range of items, including government bills, money market funds, collectibles, commodities, real estate, and daily items. This article discusses the Epic stack, the technologies they employ. Various types of real-world value can be combined by Epic into a single, seamless stream that can be utilized for tokenization. The Epic design can transform a variety of assets, including bonds, real estate, and collectibles, into unchained primitives that may be immediately staked, sold, or spent. These primitives can be used for a wide variety of purposes. Gaining access to revenue-generating mechanisms doesn't need sacrificing liquidity or the capacity to mix with other coins. This can be accomplished. You can also set up auto-compounding with XRP, yields the highest, and provides you with the greatest exposure to all of the major asset marketplaces that XCSD platforms: Binance, Bybit, Uniswap, CRY, PTO.com, Kcoin, Gate.io, IOMexi, and many more where you can purchase Epic. Adding tangible value to the $50 billion chain is what they hope to achieve. As a result, I researched and examined their initial investment round and had gotten. Take a look at this, Ripple. If you go down, you can see Hidden Road and Rail Centura. Epic Chain, which has a $20 million seed round, is another option. The next step is to search for the names of some of the original backers on Epic Chain. Not far from Ripple is another company called Polygon Studios. There are numerous additional businesses in the region in addition to Morningstar Ventures, Black Edge Capital, and the Algorand Foundation. This is 25% more than the last time we made a movie, which was 30 days ago, as I mentioned before. Individuals are starting to take notice of it, and many individuals are in favor of it, and more. Details on the initial purchasers and their significance are provided below. However, the most popular and secure oracle choice for blockchains is believed to be Chainlink, a parody of the business. Smart contracts, technology, power, and actual facts are all crucial components of this discussion. The company employs 566 individuals in total. In addition, Epic is collaborating with blockchain to secure billions of dollars. This is a significant shift. Both Kinetic Capital and Polygon Studios are discussed in this article. Lastly, this is something that many people are quite interested in. If you're interested, you can conduct your own research to determine who provided support. I'll keep some of the details in the text because I had this idea a long time ago. Goods, credit, and real estate are transformed into activated assets via Epic's new infrastructure. These assets can be spent, staked, and have organized returns that are intended to be moved around and reassembled rather than simply lying there. Epic is a system that, in some ways, improves the real world. To further illustrate the various changes that are taking place, prior to discussing Epic, it is crucial to remember that the world's reserve currencies are now being matched with Epic on the fiat trading markets. In addition to nations and stock market firms, BlackRock is purchasing a significant amount of cryptocurrency. Consequently, there is a significant need for individual purchasers. Those who are new to selling cryptocurrencies will typically only be able to use USD. There are 1 billion individuals on the planet. People from all over the world will be able to play Epic using straight cash pairs. Bringing Epic to Asia is one of the project's primary objectives going forward. Epic recently completed the release of a brand new pair of fiat vehicles in a hurry. This implies that the character and their environment are now accessible to millions of users. It belongs to one of Asia's largest nations. However, while the company continues to expand its product line for Western markets, Epic's primary objective has not changed. For the past month, Epic has had one of the most significant coin combinations ever. Millions of people are being allowed to enter the real-world asset economy right now by Epic, which has the potential to grow into the largest market globally. This is what they say in this instance. Their objective is for Epic to be owned by 1 billion people worldwide. Epic owns Epic. That's what they wish to accomplish. In order to ensure that all of its real-world assets are in accordance with RLUSD, Epic then continues to expand its XRP native infrastructure. Epic will be able to add a native USD if this idea is implemented on Ripple's USD residential layer into their living spaces. Tokenized cash, goods, collectibles, and real estate will all function because to this capability. This makes it feasible to make yield payments as well as payments made in dollars. Risk-managed cross-border payments on the XRP ledger, Treasury N, and market making in US dollars, and much more are discussed. It does, in reality, discuss the Epic-run real-world asset system, and is compatible with XRP. At the moment, Epic is developing the most comprehensive tech stack for tokenized real-world assets. Credit, real estate products, antiquities, and much more will be connected as a result. In addition to that, here are some other details we discussed. One phrase that describes the situation is fragmented access to $50 trillion in real money. Both Epic Chain and Uphold appear to be preparing to list their products. You can utilize Epic if you'd like, since you already have an Uphold account. In addition, they are visiting coins.ph, a brand new Bitcoin marketplace. Yes, on July 22nd, I did make a movie here. It happened roughly a month ago. As previously stated, this is a 25% increase. By clicking on the link at the bottom of the page, you can view this film. You may learn more about Epic's goals for this project from it. Something concerning the internal chain was mentioned. Eternity Chain truly got epic at this point, and we want you to know that. Pushing into Ethereum, Solidot, and other cryptocurrencies should happen on February 10th, 2022. Games, Burnley, and free tickets. $20 million has been raised. Drops from well-known athletes and celebrities piqued the interest of the Ethereum NFT market and the Eternity market. It claimed to have successfully obtained over $20 million in seed funding from Eternal Labs last night. Eternity will be able to meet ASI since more well-known individuals and businesses are entering the NFT market, with the assistance of a new parent corporation to develop metaverse projects and games that allow gamers to earn money. When they first began out, these were their objectives. This specific initiative was being funded by any of these other businesses, such as Polygon and Ripple. It appears that Epic has been striving to expand into all of these tangible assets.